Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Line hard, but foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ball 2. Fastball well outside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next for New York, number 29. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And another foul ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 33 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Striding in, Torres looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Labor Torres.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, another foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Aaron Fletcher will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off,
standing in, Malik
Orioles,
Smith. He'll lead things
right
off
fielder,
here in the bottom half of the
Malik
first.
Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
In now for the O's, Bobby Irwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luke Morales.
Ready now for Baltimore, Luke Morales. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fletcher is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and two, getting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a high chopper. Morales comes up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Now at the plate, Darryl Daddy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. At the knees, strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next batter to the plate,
Leading
Brian Goodwin.
For the Orioles,
hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 21. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Three-two pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off speed stuff.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Three and two now.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 29. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, number 29 is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hit out toward second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Jason Castro. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's grounded foul. Castro, the former Colorado Rocky, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, number 1. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a ball below the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there.
17.
You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 1 to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn. So look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Bobby Irwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Morales.
Settling in now, Luke Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing up.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Smith on second. Morales at first. 1 gone. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Ready for another chance? Dwight Smith Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Daddy going back, and it's gone into the home bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Standing in now, number 21. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 2 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Chad Jones is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Chad Jones.
Standing in, Daryl Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Jones, a Canadian native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Popped him up. Number 1 is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the fifth coming up. Tied at 3-3. So stepping in, Rio Ruiz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. One and one to Jason Castro. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Daddy is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number one.
Now to the plate, number one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Now at the plate, number 29. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate, Torres. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Morales in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith.
Orioles,
he was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Luke Morales, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Daddy, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Orioles leave one. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Morales backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still tied 3-3. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Bat, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 21.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Darryl Daddy.
The center fielder, Daddy.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he takes this one high. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Voigt at second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Smith. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Labor.
Riding in once again, Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Leading
No
off
hits to
for
this
the
point.
Orioles, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
Off the
one,
plate
no
and
strikes.
away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone. Strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Full count.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Malik Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count is 1-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Bobby Irwin, as he'll take a look at ball one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Luke Morales. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Castro over at second. Irwin on at first with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two down, runners at first and second. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Brian Goodwin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-2 hit softly on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now batting, Aaron Judge. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. This is hit high and deep out to left. Smith racing back, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Miguel Castro enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in, Darryl Daddy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-3 New York. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Goodwin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons, has been enjoying a great season, and the fans have noticed he's currently leading all American League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Pops this one up. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping up now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, number 21. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit hard, but foul. Now another 1-2 on the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Jason Castro will be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Castro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Chapman sets. Here he comes 0-1.
1-1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Smoke toward third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Carmen Aponte takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 28, Carmen Aponte.
So coming to the plate, number 1. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. New York came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tanner Scott gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.